They trolling for that wall bang. Fuck they suppression. Hit the link to live grenades. This is my confessions. Shoot down they planes from long range. Can't take the pressure. You wanna argue about small things. You a being that's lesser. I'm standing on a body pile, living like a dresser. You pretended to be your own things. Now you know you done the messed up. They trolling for that wall bang. Fuck they suppression. Hit the link to live grenades. This is my confessions. Shoot down they planes from long range. Can't take the pressure. I'm standing on a body pile, living like a dresser. You argue about small things. You a being that's lesser. Red squid X, red squid X. Let the link to live grenades. This is my confessions. Shoot down they planes from long range. Can't take the pressure. I'm standing on a body pile, living like a dresser. You argue about small things. You a being that's lesser. Red squid X, red squid X, red squid X. Y'all play with section, but he a flat. Red squid X, red squid X. Look how they talk about him. He a threat, he a threat. Red squid X, red squid X. Look how they hide about him. He on their necks. God got the whole world in his hands. Check, yeah. The shadows come and meet the ground. Check, yeah. The hollow earth through the earth they round. Check, yeah. Information agents they bound. Check, yeah. They suppress the truth and endorse the clowns. Check, check. Most of these people is pretending for a check. Their favorite YouTuber really ain't up on shit. They only master teacher probably bitch. Unless red squid X, red squid X. Let the link to live grenades. This is my confessions. Shoot down they planes from long range. Can't take the pressure. I'm standing on a body pile, living like a dresser. You argue about small things. You a being that's lesser. Red squid X, red squid X, red squid X. Y'all play with section, but he a flat. Red squid X, red squid X. Look how he talk about him. He a threat, he a threat. Red squid X, red squid X. Look how they hide about him. He on their necks. Yeah, squid X, red squid X, red squid X, red squid X, red squid X, squid X, squid X, squid X, squid X.
Smack, smack. Smack, smack. Smack, smack. Smack like that. Smack, smack, smack. Smack, 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 smack. Smack, 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 smack. Smack, 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 smack. Smack, 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 smack.
All praises to the Most High God. Thank you, Heavenly Father, for another one. Please continue to bless and protect us, Heavenly Father, and destroy our enemies, etc., instead of us, etc. Destroy your enemies, Heavenly Father, etc., instead of us, etc. That's facts, figgity. I want to rebuke the devil in the name of Jesus Christ. I want to use this platform and this airtime, this live streaming, this whatever this is, to bang on the beast whenever I can, whenever possible, with all truth, exposing lies and deception and all the like. Peace and salutes to the real ones only. Today's episode is called Royal Prince of America Exclusive Research Presentation. And I say exclusive research presentation because This is all based on my research alone. Nobody helped. I copied from nobody. Nobody did it first, and I came in after trying to scoop credit or nothing of that sort. This is originality at its best. So let's get started, shall we? Do you know that demons have defects? I'm saying a lot of people do, but I mean, there's telltale signs everywhere about anything. And so the only reason why people are caught off guard or surprised is because of ignorance. Some are willfully ignorant, some are ignorant because they had no choice. And so being a victim of the environment has been a thing that is true. And there's people that have taken advantage of those who are victims of their environment to where they making money out of them. Right? Think of the average consumer as an oil well, and the celebrities and the companies are the owners of the oil well. And so that right there sound iffy because the people who helped build that shit only got paid to do that. They don't have no ownership in it. And the people who put it there don't own the land. So let's start there. You know, there's a concept called Tulsa, Oklahoma, in which European descendants boarded airplanes to drop bombs and shoot down at a city that was a black city. And the only reason why them white European descendants had got in planes and cars and went to go pillage and burn down, they burned down the whole city. Tulsa, Oklahoma, it was a massacre of a city. And when you see images of what that city looked like before the attack, it was a striving, fast growing city. It would have been the equivalent of a Chicago or New York or even a LA and shit. Filled of black owned businesses, black landowners, black oil owners. And so later on in research, you'll see that in Oklahoma, they have the Indian degree team, the Native American Indian degree team. And that's when you'll see these people all cluttered together and acting like they indigenous or indigenous to something. But like I told y'all in the Ice Age pimping, that they indigenous to the ice tundras that melted away. So if y'all ain't guessed already, that's Usher. Y'all didn't know he was crazy-eyed? Y'all didn't know that he was severely crazy-eyed? I'm talking about severe, son. That shit, he looked crazy right there. Right? But them pointy ears and that pointy nose tell you that he got that Gene Deal nose. Man, these people have been playing the population the whole time. These people are ancient Anunnaki bloodlines. These are ancient dragon people, right? That get groomed. Now, when we hear it as civilians, we hear that, oh, he was sent to flavor camp. He was sent to flavor camp. That's how he learned. He been singing since he was 2, right? And we hear this shit all the time. The basketball player, he been playing basketball when he was 3. Right. He you know what I'm saying? Like we always hear that type of stuff. We always hear that type of stuff. So you know, we gotta realize that that shit is just a lie, so that the rich stay richer and the poor stay poor. Because they you know their family, as long as that money go into bank accounts associated with that family, then that's, you know what I mean, them having easy jobs and then put up in place of how society peoples is what it is about keeping that money in circulation amongst a certain elite demographic, uh financial name wise, as far as it's not necessarily race, but it is racial. It's just not, it's race, it's racist to civilians in a societal class system manner. So it's just that, you know, we can find people in Europe or of European descent that could be talking and spoken of the same manner, right? Where I'll be saying the same things. And so it's really oh no. Anyways, you know what I mean? Like we could say this about Europeans, and but their families would be traced back to black families. If we could find them. See, the thing is that they killed the black families. So when you see Romanovs and you see what they did to Tsar Nicholas, his bloodline is connected to what used to be a black family. You understand? But they just had so many married in to the fact that, you know, his, let's put it like this, his great grandfather probably looked like a mulatto or some type of light-skinned black or some mixed, you know what I mean, type shit. He had a very low percentage. By the time it got down to him, right, you didn't even see it. You didn't even see it. He looked like a white man. He looked like a straight up Russian white man. And that's, for all intents and purposes, that's what he would be. But his family came from Africa or something inspired from America, you know, something like that. With, and you know what I mean? And so you'll have it where only these aboriginals in America, these evil aboriginals, they don't count for all the aboriginals, right? There's aboriginal peoples and then there's pieces of shit. And the pieces of shit is amongst everybody. Because I can take it back to Pangea, where we was all on one land. And so that's what I'm doing. And will we see people here consistently practicing evil? They is, look at this guy. He want to be Dracula. Look, he he got a Jeepers Creepers hat on, right? He dressed up for a costume party. He want to be Dracula. So he gonna hold that shit around everywhere. He like a movie character. And so that must miss. I mean, he been living in Vegas. He been doing Vegas, and so that's what Vegas got him looking like. That's what Vegas got him looking like. And so he take himself seriously, I suppose. But we all know he went to Flavor Camp and he was with Diddy. He said it himself that he would not let his child go to Flavor Camp. Yeah, he won't send his kid to Flavor Camp. Right? And so yeah, shield up, man. I rebuke the devil. The devil is rebuked. God bless and protect us, man. My bad, y'all. So what was I saying? All right, so yeah, he said he wouldn't, he know what he was doing. And look, so what I'm pointing out, right, is look how we was just talking about this guy right before the whole Diddy thing blew up. Like we was already talking about this man and his relationship with Diddy. And we watched, you know what I mean? We watched the tape and shit. Like we saw this man. We seen the tape. We saw this man basically say that he was involved with this Diddy shit, right? Because they was calling Diddy the black. Well, wait, Diddy ain't even get involved yet. So it was really the pedophiles, and basically I was on the case before that shit even went public. I was in our own research. We was looking it up, and I had came up with this video called "Shame." We waiting for Usher to shame the devil, right? That was the name of the video. Haters get destroyed. So we have found out Janice Combs was the one really running shit and all that. But what happened was Jamie Foxx, right? That's what it was. Jamie Foxx had got assassinated, attempted, right? And then this was before he got busted, right? Jamie Foxx was assassinated, attempted. And why? Because he was talking about Diddy's parties. You know what I'm saying? And that's what people, I don't know why people ain't say what that is, but that's what it is. And so I had made a video about it then. Oh, they took my, I forgot they had shut that shit down. They had yeah, but I got all them videos downloaded. I just gotta, I could just bring them up. But yeah, what I'm saying is we was in their bushes. We was in their bushes. You know what I'm saying? And then he got arrested. Then they raided his house. We was in their bushes about what happened to Jamie Foxx. Right. And so here it is where Usher Raymond, he's a child star like Macaulay Culkin, like Justin Bieber. Like who knows who else, right? Right? They was involved in their secret society where they keep the pedophile ring secret. Because that's what essentially it is. It's like a pedophile mafia. And so this is a feature that I'm saying is related to both these people. They both came from the same type of family structure where they is evil Aboriginal descendants. And so they come from family with money, is what it looked like on the outside appearance. But when you look closer, you'd see that they got elongated skulls. You know what I mean? Extra abnormal. Big heads. Right? Why would P. Diddy even know Kid Cudi? It's because Kid Cudi I rebuke the devil, man. Kid Cudi big ass head, but Kid Cudi got a huge skull, cranium, whatever that shit is. And he dumb as hell. He'll wear a wedding dress. And so you can really, when you look at it, you can see the connection. Right? Through these so-called really rich families and some type of body types, right? So these two gentlemen got the tall skull. Oh, damn. Look, she even looking at it like, damn, his head big as shit. It's like abnormally big. It's mega mind. And these people walking around us, and we expect to just be so like shocked, like like someone's supposed to have. They'll walk right down the street, big ass head, son. That shit is straight up. They come from a lineage of big head people. So that's the driver, or that's the medium for with Sean Puffy Combs. So yeah, these people, man, they got traits. It go back to reptilians. It go back to reptilians. It go back to the oldest way that people was remembering things, traditions passed down. All right. So now let's get into the also y'all I had left for a moment. So y'all seen all these? So this is America on the left, America in the middle, America on the right. It's an understanding that could have came from Africa, and you know, it's an understanding with parts that could have came from thought processes from around the world. I'll say that, but it's really thought processes that kind of do it. What that is the foundation of the world, and they need to be, uh, the world need to be on some corrected stuff. You know what I mean? Corrected. And so this is from America, y'all. Like here, you got an actual picture, right? Well, it's like an etching of a picture. It's like what somebody said they saw. And then it's a cave wall, and then it's an ideology. And so that some way, even if it's not completely perfect, it's some way that the truth has continued on through these eons, if you will. And so you got China. This is Chinese, and this is not even ancient. This is literally how the Chinese have amongst their ideology, their little idols and shit. They got a little tall headed meatball. So that's America on the left, and that's Africa on the right. Wait, no, that's Africa on the left, and that's America on the right, and that's the Wizard of Oz in the middle. And so what you see on the right is that which predate that which is in the middle. So the American or the Russians, the Russians, Siberian Russians, they came from America. Like the idea with these tall-headed redheads, right, with the big nose, and they were giants. Like there's skulls about that. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead to and get a picture of it. Oh, do we got one? We might got one. There it is. Look, that's an actual skull. So let's put this together to make it make more sense. Right, we're going to duplicate it and check that out. I reviewed the Dow. Hold on. Royal Oil, peace and salutes, Queen. How are you doing? What's good? Peace. You listening and working? Looks like that lady, right? That lady on the line. On the right. I don't know what you talking about. I'm going to go look too. Hey, look, they talking about the same people. Excuse me. I can't believe I did that, but now I can. I just had to get that out of the way, man. I was parched, man. Golly, I burped. I said probably not people away, anyways. All this tomato sauce, all this mozzarella that I be indulging in. Look at them foreheads. Look at them foreheads, man. Come on, man. That's facts figgity. But yeah. I'm sorry. I don't apologize, but I do acknowledge that I've been busy this stream. I might do it all. I said exclusive premiere. Yeah. So yeah, man, that's an Olmec figurine in the middle, and some Chinese ladies on the other side. Excuse me. All these hairlines making me belch. These foreheads, big foreheads. Pass that shit down. Like, he's gonna get that forehead. The baby gonna get that forehead. You gonna have big forehead, the royalty. Tall skull, dumb nose, all that shit. Look at this. So now they both got the forehead, but one is white, one is black. How is that? It's because it's a flip. They're doing flip flop. See, I believe that some of these pictures was taken at gunpoint, and that on the other side of this camera is a military waiting to execute the black people in this picture. The black people, I think, the darker skinned people, I think, are the actual royal family that's being overrun. And before they execute them, they're making them dress like slaves and take pictures. And so that they will always be able to say that black people was the slaves. And they do this shit around the world and document things by taking pictures of royalty in slave clothes. And then they just create a damn fake history. They just create a fake history. And so look at the discontent in the people on the left. Look at the disdain in the people on the left. Look at the faces of the two people on the left. Right? Because they're posing for the camera. And so they're trying to keep the composure and all this and that. But that's what I think. And I think that they did that a couple of times in the world. So now let's get into the build. I think that was like a warm-up. You know, to talk about the royalty concepts. Now let's get into the bill. All right, that was just a warm up to get into the royalty spot concepts. So this is a picture of somewhere in the United States. Oh damn! Let me turn this thing down. I don't see a date on it. I don't see a date on it. But you know, this is how a Masonic lodge was shown around the way. You remember people used to stand on the corners and shit and talk shit, or stand on the sidewalks. Or they got rent a table and shit on the street. So they out here holding court, doing something. I don't know what they doing, but the members got their garbs on, and I assume that there's people out here that are like civilian spectators. So let me guess. As a civilian, you would see all these men wearing these clothes and don't know why they got those clothes on, don't know what it means to have those certain clothes on and to talk the way they do and to do the shit that they did. And so then a person would be like, brought in, and then they would be like set up, get a job working for somebody. They got a job or own a business and shit. And so then that people, as soon as they join them, they start making money for themselves and for the company or the lodge. Right. And so I'm not saying that these ideas is anything outside of a thinker group. But this says Grand Lodge, the most versatile Grand Lodge of TP, like it say TPS or TP3 TR. I don't know what that says. So I show this picture because it shows that things was extremely different just the other day, right? Like just the other day in the early 1900s, things was a lot different than how things were ran today, and a lot of it was the same also. And so, me personally, I'm kind of surprised to see such an out public thing going on with these Masonic lodges, because they said they were secret. But I'm sure this might be like a busy city, or this might be some type of event. It looked like it's an event that they there for something. And they look like they on stage. I don't know if they doing plays or they reading out shit. I don't know what they doing. But it seems that they had drawn quite a crowd. And so nowadays you wouldn't see anything like that. And these would be considered Prince Hall Masons. And Prince Hall Masons aren't recognized as real Masons to Freemasons in the United States who come from a European background. Ain't that some shit? The gorgeous, elegant lady. I don't know who you talking about. There might have been a couple of them. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just saying on the strength that you said there was one. I don't remember seeing it. It's not about that. But as long as you've seen them, you gorgeous. That's all that matters. Elegant lady. Gorgeous, elegant, and lady is a great combination. What's that? That anagram is gel. Gel. That's pretty nice. Gel. cool, gorgeous, elegant lady. You might want to make a perfume or something. I'm gonna make a perfume or something like that. I don't know. So lodges, traditions, people been doing. We got evidence of pictures of people that was really doing things that look like Lovecraft Country. Why in the world is this going on? So we see that people is dressed differently, man. Look, this is 3 different ways. This is 3 different ways to wear like a similar outfit or have the similar things. Anyways, man, let's go ahead. So you got all way Indian, which look like kind of like Oriental clothes, right? With the top, and then you got in the middle, it's like all the way like city regular. And then on the right or the left, it's a piece of Indian, a piece of city regular mixed together. That's why I like this lineup. And it goes ping pong pong. You go short, middle, tall. Like you kind of go like some steps. And so and then on the right, on the left, it's like he's Indian, like one of them old version of them old fellas. And then in the middle, you got like some later on more modern version, and then at the right is what he'd be protecting. Like that would be America. And so if we just follow pictures like this, we'd find that there's a lot of history that people just don't see or just don't think of, right? And so we're gonna see if there might be some more concepts, right, that make it where, did you know about this? Same lands. Same lands. Same lands. All right. Explain it. Explain it. It must not be what they say, and it is. And for people to lie, they must be totally reptilians, and they looking out for their reptilian kids. Because how else would it make sense? Why would they hide things from people that make sense? Things from people that, you know what I mean? Like, why? What else makes sense? The sense that they make when they trying to do things wrong against us. Right? They do things wrong against good people because they is from the devil. But I mean, if it was so racist, it was racist. It was racist. That man right there, the policeman, looked African. Man. The policeman looked African, and the man with the coat and hat looked like an Aboriginal. So how the policeman get that position? Oh, it might not be complicated like that. I just made it complicated. I'm just like, what else we could do with, like, you got it where, you know what I'm saying? It's a good lineup. So where did it go wrong? It must have been more than one Tulsa, Oklahoma. That's the only thing that makes sense. It must be more than one Tulsa, Oklahoma. Let's get a picture of Tulsa, Oklahoma. Let's get a picture of Tulsa, Oklahoma. Tulsa, Oklahoma bombing. Nobody can say that their city was bombed in the United States of America. They were killing all the black people. Killing all the black people. Did y'all understand that? That's what the quote say. They were killing all the black people. Did y'all hear that? They said they was killing all the black people. That shit look like Iran. They was killing all the black people. That's what they said. That's what they said. 1921. The Tulsa Race Massacre. There should be nothing else spoken on, man. Like, this is the only topic that people should ever speak on until it get solutioned. Because real talk, we want to explain it though. We want to explain it. We want to. That shit look like damn Iran. Look at that. That's wild, yo. That's just like, it shouldn't be no other topic. Look at that. The city, for all that eyes can see, destroyed. People murdered. And where are their bodies? They picked their bodies up. They ate the bodies. They ate the bodies. They ate the bodies, man. To me, but oh shit, they ate the bodies, man. Who knew that? They ate the bodies. You know what I'm saying? The fuck? Like I don't even want to do like side by sides and shit. I just you see each one. Right? Like that's what they did. And you know what? It's a representation of what they always was ever doing. That's what I'm saying. It's still what they always were ever doing. You know, people like, oh, that's what they did back then. Like, no, they always was doing it. Always was doing it. Mm. So the Tulsa, Oklahoma, man, right? That's a racial event. So if we put Tulsa, Oklahoma together with the Columbus story, maybe that'll make some sense. Let's look at it in order. Close, 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 close. Let's see here. Like Iran. All right, let's start. Let's go. All right. Yes, them fake Jewish have reptilian kids like Jerry Epstein. Right, right. So let's see if we can relay. I need to take these damn timers off. Let me stop it. Are y'all ready? So, Bob, things was different back in the day. I mean, we can't trust history, man. But the bad part about it, we can't trust nobody. Maybe we could trust the Prince Hall maybe coming along after they got rejected by the Freemasons the other day. That's very important. That's very important. That's like a related to the Tulsa concept because they're going to continue to deny and to step on black people as long as there are evil black people amongst us. They're going to be evil white people amongst us, etc. So obviously there was like non-segregated situations to the part to where shit if they was white or Asian, they would have got funked on, man. So we got the evidence that they was here, but then when we see that, all right, that's what it looked like. with Tulsa is like, oh shit. So they've been doing that. They've been doing that. They've been doing that. So they've been doing this massacre, 8 people up. And then the people wasn't able to rebuild from each of these times. In my first study guidebook, I had put a list of all the massacres that was on record. That included the Indian rebellions and the slave rebellions and the massacres in the United States. Yeah. All the way up until the damn riots of late. And so, I mean, they lied about the Indians, but the Indians existed, but who was? They lied about who they are in their relationship. These are Indians. But you know that Moors was the word used before the word Indians. But what they're not going to ever say is about Black Israelites. Never. Just like dreadlocks. They don't never want to show it. They don't ever want to say nothing that's like Black Israelite-ish. Why everybody else got a little opportunity to shine? You got the Arabs saying shit, the Hindus saying shit. Where the fuck is my charger? Damn. The Hindus saying shit. So I mean, ain't nobody gonna speak for the Black Israelites. Never get their say, right? The Muslims got their little say, the little speakers and shit, but not the Israelites, not Black Israelites, because the Israelites can't be black. Because Israel and all that shit can't be black. That's the only time white people came up with something smart. It was when they came up with Jewish shit. That's what we're supposed to believe. When they admit to y'all that they came from the Middle East. All we got to do is say that, look, they came from their ancestors came from the Middle East and moved up into Europe and was running things. And then they turned into Jews because they started to mix down with them white girls, them white Oriental women, and they became Eurasians. You know what I'm saying? They became them families living outside and in them castles and shit and all this and that. You know what I mean? And so now they look like white people today. And so because of that, they kind of just went ahead and I don't know, man. They just became they act like they the devil against black people because of the Bible. So So what was I saying? Man, I swear I be making too many clips. I gotta make some more clips. You know what I mean? Like we gotta find this spot. I said some smart shit, chop it up real quick. But So Moors is the term, the label used before Indians, and then Indians turned to black. Or I mean Negro, something like that. And so here you got the American Indian art that show that it's really, you know what it probably is? It probably is a Mexico thing. It probably is a Mexico thing. And the Mexico and Central America was way more popular back in the day, originally. Like there's more pyramidal structures in Central America than the world. You know what I'm saying? And so that's probably what it was. It's probably what it is. And only recently these people pull up and conspire to like chop the trees down and start fresh. And that might be how they want us to think it, if we were to think about Mexico as being the original hub of hubs. But you just couldn't count out Chicago and the places they call New York and Florida. You couldn't just say that there wasn't nothing until the Europeans got over here. When you see evidence like this, right? When you see evidence like this, then you see that there's been a continuation of people of color in the lands that wasn't these light-skinned, brown, Oriental-like Indians. I mean, that's clearly who they are. Like, do we need to? I think what we need to do is like show them. We need to like pull up. We need to show a picture. Deity deferred to. There we go. Now, can we get, yeah. Perfect. That's who that is. Does that make things clear? Does that make things clear? Clearer. So the Bear Clan, Bear Island, and Berlin. I think we got identified a new way to do something. Because if we go from there and we talking about the bear, right? Then we'll be talking about let's see how fast. Let's see if we can make one. So let's go to I don't think I got a bear folder. Voodoo Upside, UFO, Tibet, them, Staff, Sling Armstrong, Mirror, Royal Prince, Reptile, Nose, Racist. Outside. What are we looking for? We're looking for a bear. That's the Ainu people. But that whole bear build, I already did that. See, this picture is highly suspicious to me because I don't never seen it. I ain't never seen a Native American in a damn car. I ain't never seen a Native American in a damn car. And guess where he at? In Oklahoma. So they at war with people. They at war with people in Oklahoma. They done brought these generational terrorists. I think they kind of like spirit cooked or grew them, but I got an idea. And we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna focus on that. We're gonna focus on that because it's a great idea. Let's see if we got any of those ideas in here already. Yeah, we do actually. So we do go over that subject. So let's go ahead and continue with the bill. Let's go continue with the bill. And then we got to go to so we got where is the picture that shows plainly? So I must have did that on some other particular bill. It's annoying. So we're just gonna make another one. Copy that. So I must have down there and finish that. All right. So this is how we do it. See, this is so wild, right? Where this is going. I might have to open up the other one. So this is talking about the war, right? There's a war that must have been going on, and I just see these traces of it. Like I just see these ideas of it happening, but I just don't know what the real name of it is. But it got something to do with this picture. It got something to do with this picture right here. And while them feathers is in opposite types. And so the original man, woman, and child side is on the right. And this person on the left is from another area outside our world. They're basically I don't know, issued from their nation world or their land in an alien territory. And they're not from here. That's why they can't do nothing but be against the people here. It's like it don't make no sense why they can't get along. But except for when you realize that they not of us at all. Right? And they talking about that bear shit. That's Berlin. I had to make a bear folder, y'all. Let's go see if we can find it. The Green Man Devil Horns burnt. What bear, right? Let's see if there's a bear. It's probably Ice Age or some shit. Ice Age. No. Ice Age. These people looking like this now. Look, that's what the fuck that is. Look. That's who the F that is. Right, that's who the F that is, man. What the F is that? That's some Ice Age terrorists. There's some Ice Age terrorists. And so let's go. We got Big Feet Becky. What the hell is an apple? We're talking about we need Khalifa. We need Queen Khalifa up here. Oh man, we could just go all the way. This folder is got all the stuff. Let's see if we can make sense of it all. No whole shit about it. As well. Put all the best evidence up there, might as well. I think it's fun to put it together. So that's what I'm doing. Look, that's the first. That's a white boy. How did that person be made? Let's do step by step with them. Let's make a real good situation on this, shall we? So it be governed. Hmm. All right, all right. So what's that? That is let's see, man. We need to see the joints where they was in the tube in the test tube. Okay, okay. Let's get to the test tube. Because let's just be honest. I had to do things and stuff, and so it wasn't really the best. So I'll redo it, but we might as well make something of our time while we're here. And so we're just going to show better than ever. What the F we doing now here, man? What you talking about, man? What you talking about? They go the white boy right there. Straight out the laboratory. Straight out the laboratory. I said straight out the laboratory. Straight out the laboratory. Straight out the laboratory. Well, I didn't know about this yet. This is going to be the cover for the next one. Risk with X, the threats. Straight out the laboratory. They think they gonna change our story. Oh man, so I don't know what they're gonna do with themselves when this get out. They might as well chill out. Like, they might as well don't do shit around and know that I'm really from the South. I'm the king of the South. And it ain't T.I. FTI, goddamn. Don't you bring T.I. up around me. Goddamn. Goddamn it. What a great day to say, y'all. Thank you, Holy Father, for today, because look, this stuff is flowing. It is flowing. God bless. God bless. Let's show this. Don't fret. Don't worry. Man, so I rebuke the devil. I need to stay focused. Let's not get carried away. Let's stay focused and not get carried away. You know what I'm saying? Because that can't happen. People can get a little excited over these slides. I'm just, here to keep the peace. What we got there? I think this shit is too many degrees. What the fuck they could say to me? I'm beyond the Prince Hall Lodge and all Freemasonry in the world, because this is a universal situation, man. I will make. Don't get me started. I already am. It's like bing, bing, bam, bam, blam, blam. You know what I mean? Turkey, salami, and ham. And no green eggs. Who the fuck eat green eggs? That's some white people shit. That's like, even white people can say that. They know that shit true. The motherfucker chase somebody around, making them try some shit they eventually gonna like. Shit crazy. So what we over here talking about? What? Shit crazy. You know what I'm saying? God curse those who ever try to play us. This is far beyond dangerous. Man. Like, damn, this shit is crazy right here. Saying, let's put that one there and then that one there. Bomb. Ooh, that goes first then. Dang. Oh, we might be on something. We might be on something. Because that's what the worm turned into. That should be first, right? Like that. Okay. We should put some in the middle with this. But we just need to switch sides. You're right. Duplicate. Cut. That makes sense. So it's going to take a couple pictures to make those things connect, but we could keep on going on this particular road. This particular road is interesting. Let's see where we'll be led to make next. So this is a cover picture. I'm going to put one at the top and bottom. Now, oh, this is going to an interesting place. I can see it in my mind's eye. My mind's eyes. I got two eyes in my mind. And I got two eyes. But don't call me greedy. Don't call me greedy. I'm just one of them that don't want to be needy. Let's go. This is some shit from out of damn China. Pinko pinko pong pong ping pong ping. I'm not sure. Watch how I do it to him. Look, we're gonna put it up there. Like, look, we took this word and we turned it into something. They owe us everything. Now, this is like literally the creation of man, or a type of man. A man, a type of man. A new type of man back then when we wanted some new shit. You know, that's how it went. We'll make it. That shit went left. For some reason. For some reason, things went left. Don't do that no more. All right, bet. All right, I ain't gonna do it no more. I'm just so confident in what I'm gonna do. It's interesting that I just blew off a damn scheduled event. Like it ain't shit. Like I'm just so amazed at how I deal with this YouTube gaze. Damn. The YouTube gaze and amaze. But I'm not amazed. I never did this lineup before, like this particular one. That's amazing. That might be out of order though. So this needs to be on this side. That's what it needs to be. Where I wanna be. Super duper dee that you love someone, well, you just don't want to treat them bad. Oh, how I feel so sad that I want to leave. Leave that bitch down there. She wouldn't ride. She would not ride for you, Darnell. Yeah. Oh, damn. Yeah, that's the whole thing. Yeah, damn. No. Different. Let's just turn it around. Wow. No, it's reversed. That ain't right. That is not right. Okay, so that still ain't right. That still ain't right because that come after that. Bring to the front. That's better. Hey yo, you ever think about something and make yourself laugh? Have you ever thought about something and made yourself laugh? All right, so this is better. This is more accurate. That's black on the left, white on the right. Consistent on cave paintings from around the world. Heavily in the United States. Consistent pattern. Black on the left, white on the right. And what that must mean is that it's always left to right. Just like how when we write. Isn't that interesting? So whenever you read a cave wall, it's going in that direction. And I always thought about that looking at all these cave paintings over the years. Are we supposed to read it in that way? And yes, that's how we're going to do it. From this day, I think all of these might be all in the United States, though. Like, I'm pretty sure of it. Ain't no while. So it's an American way to start from left to right. And I can add that to my utility belt of knowledge. And so there's no need for the rest of these pictures right here. We can bring this in. And that's using that same picture. So we don't need that. But what we can do is double it, cut it. All right, so let's do that. Okay, that's good. Now we fit the rest of them in there. That's good. That's really good. So we can take this out. That's good. That's really good. That's really good. That's really good. So is there anything else that's left out? Because I can finally have made this thing. People say I made it. I did it. I don't know about that the little demon in there. Yeah, let's take that out. We're not trying to take the viewer that far out. All right, so let's go ahead and see if we could just get there. It is. We could just get that. All right. And this is how reality is. Get out there, man. This is how reality get out there without a doubt. I got the truth, man. I got the truth. Somebody get Diggable Planets to make a song for me called I Got the Truth, man. I got the truth. Perfect. That's perfect. They're like they know what I want. That's another double. So let's put a red shape. So when we go here, you'll see that there. Bong bong. Bong bong bong. All right. Let's duplicate that. And then let's move it. And then we show the guy. And then we copy that. And then we show the guy. All right. So then they go that, they go that, they go that. Should I put arrows for people that's slow? People that can't see it. I should put arrows on all of them, huh? Nah, that's too much arrows, man. We ain't doing that. So let's see what else we could put in there. Put that in there. Put that in there. Put that in there. For sure. That's what it is. That's what it all. Bomb. Look at that. So we're going to do duplicate side. was slow for. I mean, you know what I mean? It's, people like visual aid. It's like action. It's like action. Oops, I did that other one. Yeah. Let's do word art. Text. How about this? Text. How about this? Ancient demiurge symbol. Ancient demiurge symbols. Right. Predating any demiurge story. Predating the creation. Predating the this storyline. They all a bunch of liars. Excuse me. Okay, let's see what else we can put in there. Let's do it. It could be done. Right. Let's put this over here though. We ain't trying to hear from the weirdo. Let's do this though. No homo. For sure though. Wow. It's like Thursday. So shit. Let's see. Let's see. You gotta show the whole thing of this. Okay. You gotta show the whole thing. We can't do a little bit of it. Yeah, so people can have a reference, a good, clean reference. So you put that up before you even see that ish. All right, all right, all right. And so now you pull up, follow Kresge. Okay. Yeah, I mean, he my pappy. He's somebody pappy. He probably wasn't nobody pappy. The point out is that we might be on. Yeah, we need to put these worms down. Should go back in the days. See, back in the days when it wasn't no A's, one number AK, frozen braids, one not for boy get straight pay, but I know don't twist it up and pro let it like grow. Quit to make the gun play. You know, I ain't trying to be friends. We damn. And true and blacks on the black. And get your ass whack and bet that. See now the blacks got the I might have to put this first just because. I might have to put that first just because it's complicated and it's over quickly. Complicated and over quickly. Do I have a separate underlying dome? Gotta make one. Gotta make one right now. So this is how we do it. It's like the cat. And then The devil, the devil. Great. I rebuke the devil in the name of Jesus. All right. And so these worm things. So there's somewhere. It's facts figure, dog. I'm gonna do a real show, man. I still got blunt and everything. I don't know. It's just every time I start doing something else, but it's making better what I'm already doing. So it's like eventually, theoretically I should be. I should have like a more complete product. I am getting through the folder, and so once I'm through the folder, then there ain't nothing else to do about it. So we're gonna end up talking about races, different races and shit. What spot? What? Mm-hmm. All right, all right, all right. Now we did all that. We did all that. We did all that. This might be the best ever. Got to get out in them airwaves. Um, New slide can't handle me. That's a weak start.
low battery, low battery, low battery.